Hi, in this video I'm going to be showing you a few shortcuts on how to solve the Rubik's Cube a lot faster. These are just some pretty simple shortcut algorithms that allow you to do certain things in the cube that would normally take longer, but you can really drop your time by a lot if you use these algorithms. Okay, so okay, well, let's get to the cross stage first. There's no real shortcut to this, but yeah. So once you get to the cross and you want to solve the corners, here's a perfect example of one of the shortcut algorithms I'm going to teach you. To get this blue face up here, you would normally have to do the right inverted, right down algorithm 5 times. But since doing the algorithm 6 times returns the block down to where it was before, all you really need to do is do that algorithm backwards once to get it up here. So instead of going right inverted, right down, you just switch the down and right directions. So instead it's down inverted, down, right. And now it's up there in one move. Otherwise, you would have had to do it, you would have had to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get it up there. But instead, you can just do it backwards and get it in 1. Another example of where a shortcut algorithm could come into play is here. When a piece is facing down and you want it to go straight up, instead of doing the right inverted, right down algorithm 3 times, you could do it twice, while on the first time you double your down inverted move. So you go right inverted, down, down to put it here, and then right down. And now it's to the right, which means you only have to do it one more time to get it up there, even though that's the wrong corner. But yeah, so you know what I'm saying though. Okay, for the second layer, there aren't any shortcut algorithms that I know of for this part where you have to move the edge pieces down, but I can tell you that while you're doing this, while you're doing the last couple turns, you can sort of survey the top of the cube to look for another piece that can go down. So while I'm doing this one, I can see, I take notice that there's a red and white one right there. And then when I turn this down, I can go boom, right into that one. And then I notice also orange and white. Whip it around, go into the algorithm. I saw this one over here too. So that way, that part of solving, it can only become faster if you just start to notice your next move before you even finish the move that you're on, and that makes it a whole lot faster. Oh wow, that was cool. I'm gonna have to do something here because I got to skip 2 steps. I already have the cross and the sides are already matched up, and that just won't do for this tutorial, so I'm gonna mess that up. Okay. Okay, here's a shortcut that I could show you. Now, from this angle, from the left facing L, you would normally have to do the front, right, up inverted, front inverted algorithm 2 times to get to the cross, because you do it once to get to the bar, and then you do it another time to get to the cross. But as you may have just noticed, when you are at the cross, if you do the front, right, inverted, front inverted algorithm once, it takes you back to the angle. So, by reverse logic, you can say that doing this algorithm backwards takes you straight from the angle to the cross. And to do it backwards, once again, all you're doing is switching two things. So you're switching the right and up directions. So instead of being front, right, up, it's front, up, right. So it's front, up, right, up inverted, right inverted, front inverted. And then you went straight to the cross. With this, with these corner pieces on the last layer, that one algorithm that I showed you earlier on how to get the, well, in this case it's the left facing here, to get the left facing block to go straight up, you can do the backwards algorithm again. So it would be down inverted, right inverted, down, right, down inverted, right inverted, down, right. So you got it up there in two times. And then when you switch it over, you can go back to the forward algorithm, so that you can go right invert, down invert, right down, right invert, down, right down to get back to there. So that really cuts your time off, because you can do that backwards algorithm to make it only 2 repetitions, and then you can do the forward algorithm to make it only 2 repetitions again, instead of having to do the full 6. So it really cuts down on your time. Other than that, I just encourage you to practice your finger tricks so you can do this stuff faster instead of having to use your whole hand. And that really helps out too. But other than that, that is all I've got.